This is the PPC Tutor Podcast. Join us as we provide valuable tools, tips and resources, helping you to kickstart your PPC career.
Hey, thanks for listening to my podcast episode. My name is Mike, and today I'm talking about another important topic. And people ask sometimes, is Google Ads a good career? And as I've mentioned before and many times, I've been a Google Ads specialist now for over 13 years. The short answer to that is definitely yes, Google Ads is a good career. There's a lot of benefits that you get from it. And as a PPC platform, Google Ads is a leader out there. And a lot of people and businesses are using it to drive traffic, sales, conversions, and leads, and just reach a wide range of their customer bases and so on. So Google Ads is a really powerful platform. And in fact, stats say about 29% of the digital advertising spend globally is owned by Google. Google controls about 29%, just one platform on its own. So that tells you a lot about how effective this platform is. And as a career choice, I would say it's just something that anyone that really is into digital marketing should look at Google Ads as an option. So I'm just going to be talking about some of the challenges, the benefits, and sort of how much you can earn as a Google Ads specialist, as a freelancer. You know, there's different routes into the industry and working as a Google Ads consultant, freelancer, and so on. So first thing, what are the challenges? There's quite a few, and I would say one of them is obviously there's a bit of a learning curve. Google Ads is a huge platform. It's got many different campaign types. You know, it's got search, display, video, apps, performance max, discovery. Some of these you discover them as you set up campaigns, as you set up an account. Now, it's obviously different from other digital platforms like Facebook. Facebook is more disruptive, and some people argue against obviously what I'm saying, but Facebook is not as broad as Google Ads. I mean, in fact, none of the social media platforms are as broad as, and there isn't a platform that reaches such a wide audience as Google Ads does. It's really powerful in that sense. But the challenge obviously is that it's got quite a bit of a learning curve. It obviously depends on what you want to do with Google Ads, but even just one section like search, it will take you some time to really grasp some of the concept, to come up with some really good strategies. A lot of Google Ads consultants, specialists have got their own ways of doing things. So you may be able to learn some of the fundamentals, the basics, even run some good campaigns, but it's going to take you some months, even some years to really come up with your own truly great strategies that work for you. And if you're working for clients, that works for them as well. So it's got a bit of learning curve, and whether that's search or display, yes, you're going to have to do some real learning and some training. And that's one of the things about Google Ads. One of the other challenges that people say, but I don't really see it as a challenge because I think Google Ads is really a highly targeted platform. Of course, it does tend to be a bit more expensive than Facebook and all the others, but like these other platforms, it gives you control. Some businesses spend like £300, $300 a month, and that's all they ever spend. Some are spending thousands a day. It just depends on what you want to do. So a lot of businesses find it a challenge when it comes to Google Ads and getting started. But as I mentioned in many of my other videos and podcasts, you know, you can start with a small budget, test it and see how it goes for you. But generally, you need a slightly larger budget than you would with Facebook and so on, especially if you're going to be freelancing or running an agency and you want to start promoting your business through Google Ads. You would generally need a larger budget. So those are some of the challenges that I find. I suppose there are more. There are some others that you can find, especially as you go in and look into the account. The interface, yes, a bit of a learning curve. Some people go in there and they think this is just a dark art. But, you know, once watch some videos and you go through it, you just see the beauty of Google Ads, how powerful it is, and some of the amazing things that you can learn from it. Now, for me, the benefits outweigh the challenges. Firstly, as a Google Ads specialist, been doing this for years, and I've done social media, I've done SEO and all these other platforms, and they're great. I don't take away anything from them. I think they're brilliant and you should check them out. But when it comes to Google Ads, one of the key benefits, and this is really key as somebody who is looking to go into the career as well, the primary way you target is targeting people and businesses that are really searching for products and services. So nothing really beats targeting someone who is at that stage where they're almost ready to purchase, almost ready to sign up. That's really powerful, and that's one of the main benefits. That's one of the great things I've found as a Google Ads specialist, that I can target people who are at that stage where they want to sign up. Of course, there's other campaign types like video and display for raising awareness. You can just focus on the search side if you wanted and just run with that if that's all you wanted to do, and it's brilliant that way. So I think that's a major benefit. I also believe it's one of the reasons why Google Ads is where it is and all the other platforms are second, third, and fourth, and fifth to Google Ads. Is powerful in that sense. And arguably, I think Google Ads specialists earn a lot more than social media consultants and SEO people, because a lot of businesses are seeing the benefits of Google Ads. SEO sometimes is, a lot of times, the traffic is free. Maybe with social media, organic as well, the traffic is free and so on. But Google Ads just gives you that control and is powerful in that sense. There are other platforms that are like Google Ads. You've got Microsoft Ads, but the audience, the size of Microsoft, the people using its search engine, Bing, is nothing compared to Google. Google has got over 90% of the traffic out there. You cannot ignore Google, and I think it's powerful in that sense. So that's just the major benefit. I think I've only said one, but there's so many others. And it's just a platform that anyone that has thought about it should really go into it. And I believe I should test it out. And the good thing is Google provides certifications. You can show your skills, what you're doing and training. And the way it's set up is you can learn from within Google Ads itself. They've got lots of helpful articles in there. Answer any questions that you have, and you can reach out to the team if you've got any questions. Those are some of the benefits, and the size of it and the potential is great. So now we obviously come to how much you can earn. That depends on the route you're going to take. Are you going to become a freelancer? Are you going to work in an agency? Are you going to work in-house in a company? And, I've worked in an agency. Now, obviously, I've gone freelance for many years and I've got a team, but, I outsource some of my web development work and so on. But as a freelancer, if you really get this right, 6-figure incomes, very possible. £200,000 a year is possible. 300,000, you can achieve that if you're focused, if you also provide training and you just work closely with your clients. That's what I've been able to achieve. And it's just given me a great lifestyle, and I don't really have to employ and deal with any payroll and that kind of stuff. And I can work with some really great clients, and I don't have a boss to answer to. So it's really great in that sense. And there are other guys out there doing it in the US, in the UK, and in different countries. So it's really good. Obviously, it's a bit harder when you're starting. You're going to start earning maybe $300 a month as you're looking for those clients. Try some of the freelance sites. There's some good ones. But it's brilliant in that sense, and as a freelancer, you can earn a really good income from it. And if you're working, if you're going to be in-house, it varies. Some people say £30,000 is what new Google Ads consultants are earning. And I've seen that on some sites like Indeed and so on, where you can look for a job. it's a good income, and as you progress and you become specialist, if you're doing a lot of reading and testing, you can reach 60,000 a year and so on and above. So it really pays well. And even in agencies, if you get to work for a good agency, one that's growing, that's forward thinking, you can earn a very decent income through that route. And as I mentioned, freelancing is a great way as well. And it will just help you get started. So Google Ads is a good career, and it's got very few barriers to entry. You don't need a degree and all these university courses and so forth to get into the industry. It's really great that way. So even if you go online, check out some of the challenges, the benefits that you'll see, and just check out how much some people are earning, and just see if you can get some training, do some training in Skillshop, in Google Ads, in the Google Ads platform, and then just try it out for yourself.
Thanks for listening to another episode of the PPC Tutor Podcast. To find out more, why not connect with us online by visiting our website at www.mikencube.co.uk. Join us again next time for more valuable tools, tips and resources helping you to kickstart your PPC career.